Hey there, how's it going? My name is Puya Ghandian, and I am Platinum National Marketing Director with this absolutely life-changing company called Neora. And I just want to welcome you all to the Neora family. And I seriously want to congratulate you on the absolutely incredible decision that you've made, not just to become a brand partner with our company, but more importantly, for taking the first action and watching this video to kind of learn best tips and tricks on what you can do to go out there and have success in your business as quickly as possible. I will say that I feel very qualified to be the trainer on this topic because not only have I been with this company, Neora, for 13 years, our organization has done over $1 billion in sales, and we have helped over 300 families during that 13 years qualify for a rank called National Marketing Director, where the average earnings per year is over $100,000 per year. So not only have we helped 300 families make over $100,000 per year, but after COVID, which I think is a very important point, we've actually helped 5 different family members make over $100,000 per month consistently and repeatedly for years on with this compensation plan that you all get the opportunity to participate in. When I started my business 13 years ago, my first goal was to help 100 families earn over $1 million in commission. And today, as of June 2025, we have helped 28 families make over $1 million to upwards of $12 million. Yes, we have people on our team that have made over $12 million with this company called Neora. We have another 28 individuals that are right on the cusp of getting their $1 million club earnings. I think in about a year to about a year and a half, we'll have a total of 50 millionaire club members. And our goal is to work with you in becoming whatever levels of success that may be with our company, Neora. There's many people that are getting started for $500 to $1,000 a month. Excellent. We've got the program and strategy for you. There's others that want to earn $1,000 to $5,000 to $10,000 a month. Excellent. We have a strategy for you as well. And then we've got the people that want to earn way, way, way more than that. And not only do we have a strategy and a plan to share with you on how to do that, we have people that have gone out there and done it, not just on our team, but inside the whole company as a whole. So really, my first suggestion is that you celebrate yourself, because this could be, if you choose to let it be, a transformative decision that you've made going forward. Christmas, New Year's, every single day could be different. Every year could be different because of the decision and the action steps you took after the decision. You could make the decision that you're going to lose weight, but it's not till you take the action that results are going to show up. You can make the decision that you're going to go out there and work on your relationships, to work on your spirituality, to work on your physical health, to work on your finances, but it's the action that you take afterwards that's going to make a huge difference. I promise you, the action steps you take with Neora after that decision you've made will absolutely change your life. And you've got an army of people that are here to help you along the way. Do not hesitate to reach out. You can literally get my number and reach out to me. Instagram, Facebook, all the different ways. WhatsApp is a fantastic way to get a hold of me as well. So the first thing that I would mention as a brand new brand partner after celebrating your decision is you are going to get your box that's going to come in the mail, and it's going to look like this. The moment you get this box, I encourage you to get your video, have somebody record you actually opening the box and going through the box, and we call this an unboxing with people. And you can actually set the products up, and you can do a video to kind of celebrate. Hey guys, I'm so excited. I just started a new business, and here's all of my marketing material. Here's all the things that I ordered. It just came in the mail. It just adds as an additional tool that you can use when you're posting potentially on social media. The next thing I want to encourage you to do is the moment that you get your products, you want to take a before picture immediately. Wash your face, take your picture straight ahead, take a picture from this angle, and you want to take a picture from the right as well. My recommendation is have somebody take a picture of your body, have somebody take a picture of your hair. You want your own transformation because your transformation is what's going to sell you, but it's also going to be the thing that sells the people you share this with as well. Don't worry, you don't need results in order to be successful. What you need is to go to realresults.com, and our company website, your website, actually has thousands upon thousands of pictures. My recommendation is every time you see a picture you like, save it and put it in a specific photo album on your phone. So that way, whenever you need it, you don't need to go think about where it is. You have it in your album and you can just show it and or text it or send it out to people. It's an easy way to keep yourself organized so you're investing less and less time. If every time you need a picture, you have to go search it and then go send it, that's going to eat up a lot of time. My recommendation is once you see something, save it, create an album, and then that way you can just click and send very easily from there. But your before picture and making sure you use the products correctly is going to be key. Now, I was not a very big product user of any sort 13 years ago. I'm actually not that crazy of a big product user today, but I've developed the disciplines over time. So for some of you, you might have to put the product next to your toothbrush. Some of you might have to set an alarm in your phone. Whatever you need to do to remind yourself to use the products to get the results is going to be very important, because when you get results, your confidence is going to go up. I know the products work because I use the EHT memory product, and I've seen the results for myself over 8 years, and especially over my course of the last 6 months, I'm learning Spanish. I use the skincare products. I use our collagen pen. I use our probiotics. I use our energy chews. I use our youth factor powder. I know what the experience is. I use the shampoo and conditioner. I know what the experience is because I'm a customer of what it is that I'm promoting to other people. So my encouragement, set a reminder, take your pictures, and make sure that you are reminding yourself to use the products consistently. Now, the next thing that I'm going to encourage you guys to really focus on is making sure that your business is active. If you enrolled with a $1,000 pack, then you are automatically active for the first 3 months of your business. So for example, if I enroll in July, that means that I'm actually going to be active for August, September, and October. 3 full months that I'm actually going to be active, including the month that I actually enrolled as a brand partner. Now, if you're outside of those 3 months, or if you enrolled with a $500 or a $200 pack, what you need to do to be active is you need to have 120 in personal customer sales to other people. You need to have a second option, or the second option is you could have a personal smart shop, which is our monthly auto ship. That's the name for it. And that's a minimum of 80, which is actually a really low number in the industry. Or the third and most popular option is you are what's called 3 You're Free Qualified. And this is a really unique program to Neora, where brand partners can go out there and activate their position by having 3 customers a month that are together buying 210 in volume. Not only are you going to receive commissions, not only is your position going to be active, but you're actually going to earn up to $140 in additional product credit the following month to apply to your smart shop. Now, the next thing that I think is also really important for a brand new brand partner who's getting started here today is to organize your first launch party. Now, you can go out there and you can have one-on-one conversations with 10 individuals. And after one-on-one conversations with 10 individuals, what you'll find is you just invested 10 hours to go out there and, have to meet with people. What I'd rather do is get 10 people to come into one room, and now I'm spending 1 hour sharing the same message with all 10 people. And that's why my recommendation is that after this video, you schedule yourself 2 launch parties. Now, at these launch parties, you're going to go out there and not just make phone invitations, but you may want to consider also recording a video or maybe sending an audio message, or maybe we helped you make a flyer that had the address and the directions and the time on it. My recommendation is that you use the flyer as a reminder, but that you make your invitations by phone call or by audio or video message at minimum. Now, I also have the recommendation of scheduling 2 launch parties. This can be at your home, this could be at your club room, this can be at an office, or it could be anywhere that has a TV and that you can invite people to be a part of. Now, it doesn't matter if it's a week from today, it doesn't matter if it's a day from today. The sooner, the better. And my recommendation is you book 2 dates. The reason I recommend you book 2 dates is because, first of all, the first thing you're going to do on that call with somebody before you invite them is you're going to clear the date. You're going to make sure they're available. So, for example, if I was calling Darren and I was inviting him to my party that I'm having Tuesday night at 7, what I'm first going to do is call him, catch up with him, but then I'm going to say, hey, by the way, what are you doing Tuesday night at 7 o'clock? And if he tells me he's busy, I'm not going to invite him to my Tuesday night at 7 o'clock because I know he's not available. But instead, I now know I have a second date on my calendar, and I'm going to tell him, hey, what about Friday at 2? Can you meet me at my office? I'm not now having to wait to come up with a party to, call him back. I'm able to get it all done in one invitation. The other reason I recommend you have a second date is because a lot of times people are going to show up to your party, but then you'll have people that don't show up to your party. And having that second date when they reach out and tell you, hey, I can't make it, or hey, something comes up, because it always does, I now can invite them. I can say, hey, no worries, or I apologize, this came up, I hope it's fine. What are you doing Friday night at 2 or Friday afternoon at 2? What are you doing Saturday at 7? Now you have a second date you can invite them to. It just compresses time frames. A party with 2 people, it's a party. A party with 25 people, it's a party. I found the smaller the group is, sometimes the more effective it is. But at the end of the day, go small, go big. The important thing is do your party. Now, when the party happens, I've noticed that any night of the week is a successful night. I've also noticed that middle of the day around 2 p.m. is also a successful time. I've even noticed that 10 a.m. on a Monday is successful as well. I've done parties where I've done over 5,000 in sales on a Monday morning at 10 a.m. So my recommendation is book a party. And you don't need to call people and tell them, hey, I'm thinking of doing this party, when works for you. When you're celebrating your birthday, you're not calling people and asking them when's a good day to celebrate your birthday. If you're getting married, you're not calling your friends and saying, so I'm thinking of getting married, what day works for you? I recommend that you just set a date, minimum 2, and you invite people to be a part of it. And if they can't come to the parties, then maybe you schedule a one-on-one where you take the party to them, you meet at a Starbucks, you go to their house, or maybe they come and meet with you in a more intimate one-on-one setting as well. A lot of different ways. My recommendation is just have a party. If, for example, you have people coming at 6:30, you can have some light snacks, you can have some light wines or drinks. We've gotten like $30 to $40 worth of what we need for a small intimate party. And it just gave people something to nibble on. And we called it a wine and cheese party. If you wanted to be clever with that, you can call it a beer and Botox party if you wanted to have fun with that. There's a no-tox party because now we have our collagen pens. So the Botox, we have the anti-version of it with no-tox. So there's a lot of names. There's a lot of themes that you can come up with. The point of it is really to have fun and to have people want to come together, hang out, and experience the products. So if people are coming around 6:30, they're mixing, they're mingling, I recommend a little light music in the background. And then around 7 o'clock, the latest, you should get the party going. And what I'm talking about is you invite people to get in front of the TV. You do a short 1 or 2 minute thank you so much for coming and supporting me in the launch of my new business, for supporting me on this new project that I'm working with. I'm excited. What my experience is I've been able to use the product for the last week, and what I've noticed is my skin feels smoother. I've used the shampoo once, maybe twice, and my hair feels smoother. It has more bounce to it. I've used the collagen pen. I've noticed that my skin's starting to rise and I have less bags underneath my eyes. People don't need to see a transformation to buy the product. People are buying products on Amazon. They're buying products from the internet. They're buying products from TV, from the radio all day long without seeing results. I assure you, we offer a 60-day money-back guarantee. And guess what? They can use the products, and all they need to hear is, what is your experience? What have you found to be your short-term results? Feeling, texture, tone, quality. Those are the simple things you can share. And then my recommendation is you play the 20-minute video by the president of our company that goes through our products and it goes through our business. From there, you can really go out there, and she also has a video that you can play that kind of closes out your event if that's something you're not comfortable with. But from there, I would start passing out applications for people to fill out, or if you're comfortable with doing it on your phone or doing it on a computer, you can do the enrollments online. Now, if you live in a place where people that are in your upline are local, they may be able to support you in person, or you can organize it with someone like myself or another person, and we could potentially Zoom into your event as well. So there's a lot of different options on how we can get this done. The important thing is that you get yourself a party as quickly as possible. Another thing is that I want to encourage you to plug into our system. If you think of yourself like a coal, a part of the fire, anytime the coal is in the fire is when it's burning the hottest. It's when it's pushing out the heat. But the further the coal is from the fire, what you'll find is the more cooler and calmer, eventually burning out is what's the result. So what I like to do is stay as close to the fire as possible to keep my energy at an all-time high. And for this reason, I want to encourage you to not just plug into the trainings that we have as a team, but our company has a training every single Monday called Neora University. This training is at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time in California in English, and then it's at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time in California for Spanish. This training is done live, and every week we're changing the people that are speaking on the call, and we're changing the topics that they're training on as well. So my encouragement is that you absolutely put that in your calendar for 3 p.m. for English, 5 p.m. in Spanish, and you plug into that training. The way you're going to access it is by opening your internet browser and going to Neora.com/NU. NU for Neora University. Neora.com/NU. And that is going to be the easiest and fastest way for you to access that training. Another quick thing that I would like to share with everyone is, probably outside of the product that you receive inside of your package when you enroll, I believe the most other important thing in your package is your success planner, which comes inside of the white bag that you receive inside of your case, inside of your box. This book is 38 pages of gold. It has literally every single thing you need to do in order to be successful in Neora. It has a powerful message from our CEO and founder. It has everything that you can imagine from our company's mission statements, from what values we possess as a company. Our CEO decided on these values first before he even named our company 14 years ago when he launched. We have information on how we give back to the community and how we participate and are the #1 contributors to Big Brothers and Big Sisters and World Vision. We have what our product promises are. We have a full timeline of the whole history of our company. We have a full-blown worksheet for a new brand partner, which I would actually recommend that you kind of fold this page, and after this call, you go through this specific page. And the website that I want you to go to in order to go through this page right here is going to be neora.com/start. neora.com/start. If you go to that website, it's in English and Spanish and a bunch of other languages and countries. You will actually find videos that are going through each and every single thing that you see on this page and the next page. So neora.com/start. So what will happen is that website will go through this page, and it's going to go through you making a list. It's also going to explain how you can get to your first $1,000 as quickly as possible. It's also going to help you think of different people that you can introduce our products and our opportunity to. And guess what? It's going to have a place that you can actually write down their names. And then every time you contact them and you give them a before and after picture, you write the date. When you give them a sample, you give them a date. When you send out a video, you put down the date. When you bring them to a party, okay, you put down the date. When you invite them to a Zoom, you put down the date. And now you're tracking the journey of your new person from introduction to education to the point where they make a decision to say yes. Now, most people, majority of the people are saying yes at a one-time presentation. But then there are those people that maybe don't say yes right away. And the importance is that you get them as many exposures, as many commercials as quickly as possible. So a before and after picture is an exposure. Inviting them to an event, sending them a video, giving them a sample or a facial, inviting them to a webinar. These are all different exposures, and your goal is to get them as many of these as quickly as possible. Now, the other things that this same booklet includes is a breakdown of what are the things you should do every single day to be successful in Neora. It also tells you what you should do every single week in order to be successful in Neora, as well as what are the activities you should be doing every single month in order to be successful. And these 10 core commitments are broken up into weekly and monthly and daily activities for you. We also have a calendar on what you should do your first 90 days of success. Not everybody's super crazy organized, but for those of you that need something to help you be organized, you can actually work right through here. It has Monday through Sunday and all the different activities that you can be committing to, and then you can write down your appointments in here. If you love this so much, we actually have a full-blown company calendar that you can purchase, and you can go through all of it. You can track your contacts, you can track your activity, you can track your results, and then you can track where the areas that maybe you need to do a little bit of improvement on and in the future. And like I said, it has 1 month, 2 months, 3 months of a calendar for you to follow. And if you want more pages afterwards, that is available to you as well. Now, let's go through some additional things. These are the different resources that are available to you. I'm not going to go through all the details now, but page 25 will literally break down everything that you need to know in order to be successful. It talks about how to go out there and get exposures and your website. So this website right here is actually going to be where you go to help people enroll as a brand partner. Okay, this is actually where you're going to go to enroll as a distributor. Okay, to enroll new customers. And I'll give you an example of that here in a brief moment. These are a breakdown of those 10 core commitments that you saw on the pages before. This is actually it broken up in detail so you know what each core commitment is. And if you remember, I mentioned earlier, start neora.com or the neora.com/start is the same place that you can get to that trains you on everything that's here. We also have a breakdown of what our sales system is. It's 4 easy parts. We also have other training in your back office, which I'll show you, that teach you exactly how to access this information and how to succeed on being successful with sales. We also have information on the products. How do you sell the products? How do you share the products? How do you go out there and organize events like the reunions that I was talking about earlier? How do you retain clients? Because you don't want just one sale, you want sell after sell after sell after sell. Well, guess what? This is page 32 will teach you exactly how to do that. And guess what? This book is in English. This book is available in Spanish. This same book is available in a lot of different languages as well. It's going to teach you how to qualify for your product for free every single month. It's going to teach you how the program called Neora Gives Back works, where every time you're enrolling customers or brand partners, you're actually earning points that you can apply towards additional products if you want to use for samples in the future. We teach you how to help your brand partners be successful, because bringing somebody in is one part of the equation. Helping somebody win and be successful is a whole other part of the equation. And that's explained exactly right here. You have the contact information for support. You have all of the Latin America information on Facebook, as well as Neora that you can participate on. So a lot of different resources that are literally at your fingertips. And my encouragement is that you really take the time that you go through this book, because this literally is a secret to your success. Now, in closing, I want to share very quickly what is very, very important about your website. And the way that you're going to access your website is by opening up your Google, by opening up your internet browser, and where you type in the address, you're going to type in your specific username. So for example, my username is P Ghandian. Yours might be whatever you signed up with. If you don't know what that is, reach out to me or reach out to anybody else that signed you up, and they can get you access to this information. But for my example that I'm going to use today, newreport.neora.com is the way that you're going to access your website. And then you can change your country. You can change your language by clicking on the little flag. For this example, I'm obviously going to share Spanish. And what's going to happen is this page is where you are going to enroll all of your brand partners. This is also the page where you're going to enroll all of your customers. Buy is actually where customers are going to purchase products, is under this part of your website. Join my team is where people are going to join your business as a direct person to you. Now, customers enroll under here. Brand partners are going to enroll here. The layout is going to be a little bit different on your phone. But again, buy is for customers. Join my team is going to be for people that are joining your team to be in the business. Now, this little button right here says log in. You're going to see the same thing. If you're on your cell phone, you're going to see 3 little lines at the left-hand side. You'll click those 3 lines and you'll see this menu for buy, and then you're going to see this button for join my team. But you're also going to see this button that says log in. Once you click on log in, you're going to go ahead and log in to your back office. And what you're going to use is your username, which was the same thing that you put up there earlier. And then you're going to put in your password, whatever password you enrolled in as a brand partner. Now, my recommendation is that you save this information and that you visit it at some point in the future as well. Okay. Now, I have an example that I'm going to give you guys with some other websites, with some, Okay. So here is an example that I'm going to show you. When you first log in, a majority of everything that you need in order to be successful in your Neora business is going to be right here on this very first page. Now, you can change your language if you need to up at the top. You can change any specific information on your account under settings. This button is where you manage your personal monthly Smart Shop order. And then this is where you can also purchase one of the 200, 500, or $1,000 packages if you're still within your first 30 days of being a brand partner. Now, this first area, this first box is going to take you to startneora.com, which is the website that I mentioned earlier for new people. If you need training on sales, everything you need to know is going to be right here. If you want more information on the new product, everything you need to know is going to be right here. Maybe you need more information on if you're qualified for the 3-year free program. It's going to show right here. And if there's a trophy or an award right here, you got it done. You're qualified. This box is going to show what rank you're qualified for. And if it has check marks, you're doing good. That means you're qualified for that rank. But if you go forward and you see there's an X, that means you still have some work that needs to be done in order to get qualified for this rank. We will help you if you have any questions. This is your personal sales commission bucket. Don't worry about the details of it, but this is literally going to show you whether you're getting an additional 5, 10, or 15%. We do have other videos that explains our compensation plan in detail. This is where you're going to see if you've earned any commissions. You can see my account with Minnie Mouse has earned over $266,000 in commissions. This is where you track your orders and the tracking number and all the details you need to know. Maybe you need more training on sales because you're not too confident in that. All you need to do is click on Sistema de Ventas right here, okay, sales systems. And then what it will do is open up this box that has a ton of videos and a ton of scripts that explain every single part of our 4-step sales process. And as you can tell, our company is investing a lot into your success. Your leadership team is investing a lot of time and resources into guaranteeing your success. And that's what we want, is for you to win, not just in the short time, but into the future, so that this can be the last business you ever have to start. My goal is to make more millionaires than all other direct sales companies in the Hispanic community together. And to date, I've built almost 50 Millionaire Club members just on our team. And I am confident you working with me will be able to do the same thing as we march forward together. I look forward to seeing you on our next training, which is 5 p.m. Spanish, 3 p.m. English every single Monday. And if there's anything I can do to support you, and even if you don't know what that is, but you still want my support, do not hesitate to reach out. I promise you, I am not busy for helping you win and changing your entire family's life with Neora. That is exactly what this company has done for me. I've been able to buy my sister and her family a condo. I was able to buy my parents a home that is way better than the 2 homes that I have. It's like a mansion in comparison to what I have. I've been able to travel the world, but more importantly, I've been able to change people's lives with this business. And I am confident, with my background, having been a coach for Tony Robbins, with my background, having been a coach for Grant Cardone, working for their companies, 8 months of intense training below them. I promise you, us working together with my skill sets, married with Neora's value that it brings to the table, and with your contacts and with your purpose and motivation and goals, we'll be able to do it. Go out there, have massive success, and I look forward to celebrating all the wins that you experience with Neora. Be great.